Welcome back to another episode of the Salford Career Mode here on FC25, where today we begin our European journey in the Europa League. You can see here we are in the Europa League phase. We have our first game of the league phase here today against Galatasaray. I did go ahead and quick sim a game off camera real quick just to start today's here. Our budget is 0, by the way. We lost to Brentford 4-1 on a quick sim, so that is kind of disastrous. Let's go and jump to here. I am going to go ahead and have to make sure that they have their strongest starting lineup to make sure it is as fully as fit as possible and the best team possible here. So let me do this real quick and we'll see y'all in the game. And to be completely honest, their team is actually not that great. It's a bunch of 70 rated players. They have one 83 rated player that wasn't starting, so we make sure he start. But other than that, this team is actually quite weak for Galatasaray. So with our team, we should probably be the favorites in all honesty. So we're going to jump into here and jump into our first European game in this series in the Europa League. We're going to skip out on the Conference League and straight to Europa League action, where it starts with Savelte giving the ball to Pal Victor. Pal Victor back to Savelte. Savelte looking to find Sacco, and it's 1-0 for Salford. We strike early in the first 3 minutes here. It's Salford 1, Galatasaray 0. Whoa. What a way to start your European campaign, with a goal to settle all the nerves in the first couple of minutes. And we get the ball off kickoff. It'll be Katanga who intercepts. He'll find Savelte. Savelte out. Oh, he can't find out wide for Sacco. Pal Victor offside. Katanga, Cuevas, Savelte. And Savelte now down the byline. Pal Victor looking to get in the box. We'll look to find him. Intercepted. Federico, Sacco, down the byline. Sacco over the top for Federico. Federico's trying to hit it. He will hit it. He will double the lead. 2-0 for Salford. Katongo, Bernal, Cuevas, Savelte, and Savelte on his left foot. Shot is blocked. Pal Victor save. Savelte rebound, saved again. Savelte spins, Savelte turns, Savelte now in the box for Pal Victor. Header's just off target. Mark Bernal in the box. Pal Victor headed away. It'll fall back for Mark Bernal. He's going to actually take it now. Is he going to try and find a shot? I think he is. He will. He wide. It's halftime. 2-0 up here for Salford. Cuevas into Federico. Federico. He's going to keep possession at the failed pass attempt. Cuevas now, can he find Savelte? He put into path for Savelte, just couldn't run quick enough. Adams, Cuevas, Victor, Sacco, Sacco, into space for Pal Victor, Cherry on top, 3-0 for Salford. We are going to go ahead and do a good old jump to the end here, and our first win in the Europa League is here at home against Galatasaray. A slightly rotated team so far for today's game here against Aston Villa, who currently sit third in the league. Vidal starts at left wing, Kadoya starts on the right wing, and Ioni starts at KM. He has 98 finishing, by the way. Irapenda SCDM for Federico, and that's the only other changes into the game here against Aston Villa, who's towards the top of the league. Irapenda slots that in for Vidal, and Vidal is in behind early. Vidal strikes, Vidal scores. Salford take the lead 1-0. Irapenda with an insane assist, and we go ahead and take the lead very, very early. Harder is trying to make our life harder. Young says no, it's out for a corner. Vidal takes it back into Ioni. In for Pal Victor, who's having a campaign to remember. Pal Victor now into the box, cleared. Pal Victor will get it back, saved. Irapenda, nobody's going to close him down, so he'll strike off of the crossbar. Plus 1 minute of added time before halftime, and it's going to be given to Aston Villa. Trying to get a chance. The clearance was not there. It's Mikkelsen. It's Irapenda who had the assist for the first goal. Gets the interception to deny their goal-scoring opportunity. We go halftime up 1-0 here against Aston Villa. Cardua. Pal Victor, I didn't expect him to get that as wide. Didn't hit circle first time. Vidal and Ioni. Back to Vidal. Back into Yoni. And Yoni, top of the box, blocked. Yoni will get his own deflection back. And with that 98 finishing, he slots it away with ease. It's 2-0 for Salford. 2 early goals in each half. Mark Bernal. Kaidua. Pal Victor. Near post. Keeper saves. We're going to do something risky. And Yoni's going on that striker. We are going to take Pal Victor on and push De Fleischer to a cam position. Svelte also comes on. I actually almost scored a corner, but I don't like our backup right midfielder. Doesn't feel that great on the ball, movement-wise. Wasn't enough power, really kind of knowledge of where that ball was going to end up for Harder. And he just ends up getting it straight to the keeper. And now here comes Vidal down the left-hand side. On the counterattack, gets taken out. Sure be a yellow card minimum. Oh, and that's a good ball in for Harder. He will get his goal. It's more than likely just a consolation goal at this point, but he's definitely deserved it. He's been their best player. Harder gets his hard-earned goal. And that is game over. We survived that one. Salford 2, Aston Villa 1. Relatively boring game, but still 3 goals in it. A massive 3 points against the top of his table side. Second game of the Europa League. Final game of the episode. We are taking on French side Toulouse. Still at home, yet to travel for this European competition. So as much as it's a European competition, we've been domestic. It is a strong starting lineup for us. Everybody that you expect to be starting is starting. Katongo into Svelte. Svelte into Sacco. And Sacco puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 for Salford. Cross comes in. Off guard we are, but Young is on guard. He saves. Mark Bernal. Cuevas. Sacco. Great tackle by Makoso. Federico can slot that for Sacco. He can. Sacco. Cross in for Pal Victor. Offside. Medea. Zaniolo into Toulouse. Zaniolo hits the post. Not properly cleared. Amos puts it up the field, but not in a relatively clear situation, but still cleared. Cuevas. Into Pal Victor. Cross comes in. It's wide, but dealt with by Medea. Into Zaniolo. Back post for Sissoko. Sissoko. Taylor's shot is muffled. It's a corner. Corner comes in. Sacco tries to head it away. It's not dealt with. Young, great save again up for another corner. Comes in. Not dealt with, but it will be dealt with. Young with a great save. Now quickly out wide for Svelte. He should be able to control that. He doesn't. Katongo out wide for Svelte, and now Svelte down the right-hand side into free real estate. Svelte into Pal Victor. Great shot. It wasn't that great of a shot. It was a good, decent save. Cuevas. Sacco. Sacco on target into the back of the net. 2-0 for Salford. And that is game over. 2-0 win here against Toulouse. We pick up our second win in our second game of the Europa League. We start off strong. They are going to get tough. We end the episode in 8th in the Premier League. We are 2 points off the top 4. We are 4 points off the top spot. Are we still in the Carabao Cup? We are. We have Birmingham City up next. Don't know when that'll be. As far as not the Champions League, the Europa League goes, we sit 3rd in there. Arsenal are currently 1st. Club Brugge are sitting in 2nd, alongside Fiorentina, Real Sociedad, Besiktas, Young Boys, and Benfica, all winning their first 2 games. So the top 8 have all won their first 2 games. It's just a matter of goal difference. At the bottom, we have Galatasaray, who is completely winless, losing 3-0 to us and Arsenal. Lugano, Fredan, Shakhtar Donetsk, Feyenoord, Apollo, and FC25 are all winless with 0 points in there. So it's still a lot to play for. If I'm not mistaken, we do have some relatively stuff. Yeah, okay, so we do play Napoli next episode in the Europa League, which is absurd. And then Wolfsburg, Shakhtar Donetsk. So actually, Napoli is our hardest game in the Europa League. So tomorrow's episode will be heavily focused on probably the Premier League, where we'll probably end up playing Napoli, Tottenham, and Arsenal tomorrow's episode, in all honesty. Maybe we'll play one against the other sides. But for now, that's it for me today. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.